So we have seen this example. Okay, so if I'll run this, what will happen? This test, multiple test will execute with the different given set of data, right? With a different data set it will execute, and we can see here. So first method I have given, okay, username and password. So user and pass Pankaj 12345 it will be. Second one is parameter 2, again I'm passing user, and this time I'm passing pass2, means this test data, right? So it will be Pankaj 123456. So Pankaj 123456. Then third method I'm passing user as a Pankaj, and pass 3 means I'm passing null. So if you can see here, so Pankaj and null, right? So this is a hard coding thing, and same thing, same method I'm repeating again and again with different set of data. So how we can achieve this using parameterization? Okay, we'll see this with data provider, that will be a lot useful. Okay, but first we'll see parameterization, that will be basic by using annotation, parameter annotation, which will be available into TestNg. So we'll see how we can parameterize these text field and using TestNg. Okay, so I'll just create a simple class. Okay, I'll create a simple class, test with parameter simple test. Okay, now I'll create a basic method called void, okay, login. Okay, suppose I want to write a test script for login. So login will accept two things, username and password. So string user and string password. Perfect. So now instead of passing into real-time scripts, I'll just create a dummy script. As of now I'll show you the practical example also in real time. As of now I'll just show you a dummy example, so that it will be very easy for you and clear crystal example for you, that how we are using parameterization. Okay, so this is username, and after that password. So if I'm giving username and password, same thing I'm printing here. Okay, perfect. So now let make this as @test. So @test. So I need to import TestNg. Always import org.testng. Okay, perfect. So now I have one method which will accept username and password and do my action. Now I want multiple set of username and password to be executed or printed. Okay, so as of now I'll show you by using parameters annotation how we can achieve. Then when I'll explain you data provider, I'll show you how to execute the same test with multiple sets of data or multiple data set. Okay, so now I'll go for one more annotation. Okay, @parameter, okay, which is TestNg annotation. So you can see here parameters org dot annotation, right? So I'll go for this. Perfect. Okay, now you have to use flower bracket, and you have to pass the strings, okay, two parameter which you are trying to access. So user, both should be in a string, and second one you want is what? Nothing but password. So both you are giving here, right? Okay, so you want user and password to be parameterized. So you have given used @parameters annotation, and you have given in the bracket. Perfect. Till now it's very easy. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just convert this test into TestNg. So I'll go right click, TestNg, convert to TestNg. Okay, I'll write here, okay, with param, with param, okay, with param.xml. So one XML will be created. If you'll see here, where is this? With param XML. So this XML is created. So now I want to pass the test data. Okay, I want to paste the test data. So inside this you have to pass class name. So I'll just take existing class name. So you have to pass in this format. So I'll just take the format to explain you. So this class name you have to pass package dot class name. Okay, so I'll go here. So I'll pass package name dot then class name, simple, in testng.xml file. So this is a suit, after suit, test, after test, class. Inside classes we will be having multiple class. Okay, so I have a simple one class which will be executed. So now if I'll execute this, so nothing will happen because I'm just calling this. Okay, I'm not passing any parameter. Okay, so it will throw error. Okay, now I need to pass these thing from this testng.xml. Okay, so I'll do one thing, I'll pass from here. So I have to go for annotation called parameters. Okay, then you have two things. Okay, name and value. Okay, if you'll see here, I have name and value you have to pass always. Okay, so I'll write name is equal to, what is the name? So I'm giving user. So for user, what value I need to pass in parameterization is I can pass whatever value I want. So I'll pass here Pankaj test. Okay, so this is for user. So now it will be key value pair always. So now I want for password. So I'll pass and then I'll write 1 2 3 4 5. Simple. So parameter open and here close that. Simple. So that's all. So I don't think so any mistakes. Let me check. So test should open, should close, parameter open, and let's close here. Let me check here what is the problem. So all the parameters will be open, only parameter, not parameters. We have given parameters, I think. Yes, so parameter we can use as of now. Each test will be closing like this, so it will be closed. Perfect. So now I have parameterized username and password. So now I'll get username as this Pankaj test and password as a 1234. This is very basic example which I'm going to explain you. So now if I'll execute, what I'll get is I'll get user as a Pankaj and password as 12345. So now I'm not doing any hard coding. So as of now only one test data. Okay, I'll explain you how it is going to help you. So I'll just execute and I can see the output as, let's see the output. Okay, so I can see Pankaj test and 12345. So this data I got from where? TestNg.xml file. Perfect. So now if I have one more class, okay, if I have one more class, test with param2. Okay, let me check. So test with param2. Okay, so I'll just quickly copy paste the same thing. So I have one more test where same thing is required, same test data is required. Okay, same test data I'm using. Okay, so this is login 2, same test data I'm using. Okay, what I will do, I'll just paste this into the XML. I'll just create one more class inside this classes. Okay, and I'll give this class name. So same test data, the same test data username and password will be used in this class as well. Okay, so let's execute this. So both classes will be executed now with the same sets of data. Okay, let's see. Let's observe. See, two times it's executed because that is the first test and that is the second test. Perfect. So you can write also to identify this is second test. So let me write. So this is second test. Okay, and this will be my first test. It's very simple. Let's make it very simple, don't make it complex. Perfect. So now if I'll execute the same XML file, I can have same test data in the both class file. So this testng.xml file, if you want to parameterize something, so you will see first test the same output, second test with also same output. So if you want similar kind of test data throughout the multiple classes, that you can parameterize using testng.xml. Okay, perfect. Same data you can use throughout the many classes, as many classes as you want, you can use it, you can give it here. So now as of now, if you'll see, if you'll observe, so this is at suit level. Okay, I have declared these parameters as a suit level. If you want these parameters to be used only at particular test level, we can achieve that also. So now we'll see what are the different types of parameterization in TestNg we have and how it will look like. Okay, so see you in the next.